hat was it? Hello, hello. Don't mind me. Well, where's... Oh, cool. It auto-remembered where I was. At the same time, where is my DOSBox window? There it is. Why is it not showing the DOSBox? There we go. We will just wait a moment because I'm going to fill up my water before we continue. But I like that it auto-remembered which save game I was up to. You know, like, it's a common thing now. But back then, this was, you know, ahead of its time. An asset to society. I don't know why society's coming up in my head. Oh, yeah. And how are you today, Totus? You're in danger, according to the graphics. Whoop. Almost overfilled my water. Lid. I think I'm kind of on the same boat. I'm tired, but reasonably okay. I haven't heard anything from any jobs or anything. But, yeah. I slept in for once. Like, what's that called? I did wake up at around 8 and I was like, oh, I can sleep a little bit longer. And then before I knew it, it was 12 p.m. and I went, oh shit, this was later than I thought. Because I don't want to get out of sync. Because you never know. I might get a call on Thursday or Friday say, hey, yeah, no, we've picked you. Can you start work on Monday? And I'd be like, yes. But I've ruined my sleep pattern in the meantime. But yeah, no, and tomorrow I'm helping Mum, like, her allergy association's got an AGM, so I've got to be up for 10:30 so I can get it all set up for her and then get out of there. And I've got some things to do, like, got to go to the post office. Person I work with at my... It depends, what day is today? Yeah. It was as I was coming up, Mum was just like, is today Tuesday? And I went, yes, it is definitely Tuesday. She's just like, I don't know what day it is anymore without you having structure. But yes, anyway. When we last left you, you were in Squish Runabout, not going much of anywhere. Okay, so... I think the issue is that we have, Oh, we got the gloves. Am I wearing the gloves? They lock into place. Do I need to putty my gloves? You twist off the cap off the tube and a glob of something oozes out. It's gooey and gummy, but it doesn't come off in your hands. It stays in a single malleable shape. Some of it has dried around the neck of the tube. It's thin and dry but strong like Tevek, and not unlike the texture of the EV suit in which you found it in. I'm going to use it to the suit. The suit doesn't need patching. The only holes in it are the holes that are supposed to be there. The hole for the creature's head, the four for the creature's hands, and the hole that lets you take the suit on and off. Okay, well, we'll remove the suit. Where's the gloves? Because I think there's holes in the gloves. Okay. Don't know why that's pausing, but sure. No need for sealant. Okay, so maybe it says I wasn't wearing everything. Wear the gloves. Okay, I've got the helmet on, so it's automatically doing that. Open this. Go out here. Hopefully now I'll be able to go fully through since I've got the gloves on. Once more you find the vapor powerfully toxic, barely able... Okay, so no, so this is still leaking through the suit through one or more of the 4 armholes.
Say, do you think I should have told him how to get past the decontamination procedure? What am I saying? He'll get through it in no time.
Okay. Remove suit. Yes, I know Synology's running. Good lord. Apply to suit. But it says it has holes in it. That's what it was saying when I was wearing it. Don we now our Eva apparel. Okay, fine. Do I have a tab open? Oh, more importantly, did anyone else see my news on the Discord? We have an official announcement of Carol Reed. It's going to be called Murder Melody, and it is, of course, coming out on the 1st of January. Now, hopefully, I'll have a job by then, so I'll be able to afford it. Oh, I need more gloves. Because it's got 4 arms, and we're only wearing 2. So how are we going to do that? Okay, so I guess we're going to glue on the other 2. Get ourselves back in that glove compartment. Where was the glove compartment?
Do you think it's a moon roof?
You know, I never understood that expression. Do you know what kind of position you'd have to get in to throw someone a moon through a roof like that?
Maybe
No,
it's a sunroof.
No,
Yeah,
you
could
got
probably
regular,
throw
restless
your son out of a roof like that.
No, do you have restless leg syndrome? Because that is, you can't seem to stop it. As the words come out of Noah's mouth, you can tell by the way he trails off at the end that he's afraid to put his foot in his mouth. Even the folks who know you best get uncomfortable when talking about vehicular death in front of you. But Noah's seen more than his share of particularly gruesome ways to go, and more than once it's involved friends and colleagues of his. I think... But he's never been the cause of it. Yeah, I think Jake might have hit somebody. Where did we find the gloves? The weird thing is I've probably picked the one that I know the least. Noah presses several buttons overhead at random. A moment later, a thin tinted sheet of plexichloronornium slides out of the top of the windshield for a few inches, semi-inconveniencing forming a full-length sun visor. But Noah has already pressed too many buttons, and the sun visor immediately tracks into the machinery alongside the top of the windshield. Gotcha. Now that your ship has come in, you can throw the restraints to the wind. Experiment with this. For a few practical purposes, and to put Noah in a bit more at ease, you casually reach up and flip a few of the switches. It comes to light, and you handing down, swings across and reaches out with multiple arms, about a half foot higher than the top of Noah's hat. The arms with flexible pads at the end move in slow circles and knead the air. After about 20 seconds, they retract and the device switches off. So obviously it was the massage. That's a monitor, that's a keyboard. Trash thingamabob jigger. As you press what looks like one of the more important buttons, the button suddenly loses all resistance, and your finger sinks all the way into the panel. You feel something clamped down on the finger and a ship pinprick. You frantically pull frantically at the finger, and after a few panicky seconds later, the finger is released. You pull it out, and you find you've bled slightly. The lights on the panel flicker for a few minutes, then a small window opens with an unlit pink bulb and a lit blue bulb. Hopefully the blue bulb means you're not pregnant. After careful study of what seems to be the antimatter reflux monitor, you flip on what's certain to be the initialization switch. Hello, Sam. I've been alright.
What's that, Willie? You found a flight data recorder or so-called black box?
Maybe. You'd love to watch a whole episode of Willy the Winsome Whale, but this game is afoot. Yeah, I mean, I'm alright. I lost my job recently. Been trying to get a new one. So I've had a little bit more time for streaming and such. A manual whatchamacallit. You trip what looks like the central SIP's banks of lights begin to flash, and you punch buttons at random for several minutes. Then a large light begins to flash, and the buttons cease to have any effect. Excellent. You just felt awake, huh? I mean, it's nearly 10 PM here. In the future. How do I get the glove compartment to come out again? Was it operate? You move it through the sliding
Good
controls.
equalization.
Oh. If you have a new Beef Prismo sound card, you can hear the sophisticated sound effect by hitting Alt F14. Them tricky dickies. Alright, let me just look at this walkthrough that I had. Because this is the part that I always forget squishes. No, I don't need an ad. Ah, okay. So I need to take the gloves off. And then I need to find the something or other. Aha! Put the Eva gloves in the something or other. The gloves just fit inside the niche. As soon as the flap closes, the bright purple light goes off inside the niche. In a few seconds, the light switches off. You reach over inside the niche and pull out the gloves, which seem like they've been stonewashed, but still fundamentally intact. A moment later, a paler blue light fills the niche, this one lasting twice as long as the purple light. When it turns off, you tentatively open the flap, and inside the niche sits an identical pair of gloves. You take them out. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Yep. Okay, so where apply okay, maybe I have to do it this way. Aha, and they snap into place. Excellent. So I don't actually have to use putty on it. Oh, you got a job at Legoland. Cool, cool. Hope you're enjoying that. As you step into the corridor, it fills with a vapor. The vapor blocks your vision, but does not seep into the suit. You're easily able to traverse the corridor. Noah, who's not equipped to pass through the mist, is left behind on the other side of the chamber. Oh, Noah. Maybe I can turn that off. Ah, is there a thing I can send it back on? Oh yes, there is. Look at that. Look at. Okay, so then I can... You have to be holding the... remove the suit. Remove the helmet. Put the Eva on the belt. Okay, all of that's there. There it goes. Then Noah should come through. Come on, Noah. Oh, yep. Have a little hug with the suit. Excellent, excellent. Noah puts on the suit and passes through the mist to join you. He then removes the suit and helmet and gloves and returns them to you. You saw my playthrough of King's Quest 7. That's cool. Yeah, no, like, what's it called? I had played it a lot as a kid, and then, like, I did a Let's Play of it in, like, 2009, and I hadn't touched it again since. And I also hadn't played the DOS version before, so I was curious if there was any differences with it. But what's it called? I am planning on making kind of like not a review video, but like kind of like a deconstruction of the design of it video, since I have all this spare time at the moment. Excellent. So now we are in this, we're in hell, basically. Okay, so that's where we came from. I mean, I've been meaning to do something with it for ages, so hopefully it is a thing that I'll be able to do. You need to maneuver within an arm's reach to open it. Look at the bumpers. Okay, so I need to maneuver to be closer to them. But I can't. I'm close to this one, though. But that's where I just came from. Push off. Aha, now I'm closer to this one. You touch the hatch. Oh, hello. Hi. Meanwhile, back at Callahan's place.
Do you think I should have warned him about the maintenance security robot? Well, they'll figure out a way.
Yeah, fun. I have that keyring, don't I? Maybe it'll recognize me as Squish? Because of the keyring? Robot scans you and flashes symbols at you. As the robot is expecting you to look like the image of the keyring and hasn't moved out of the way, you must not look like enough like the images to satisfy it. How about this? You hand the keyring to the robot, who reaches out, takes it, and inserts it into the slot below its centrally located monitor bank. The holographic image of Squish flashes on one of the monitors, and then the robot scans you. Okay, cool. Come on, I'm in the full suit. It ejects the keyring back at you, and you fumble but manage to keep it from sailing in the weightless environment. Since you're... Okay, so the... I need to look more like Squish. Ooh. Maybe if I wear this. You stick the fake palm leaf in your mouth, the spiky end protrudes like teeth. Only what you wouldn't give for a rear vision. Okay. Your teeth are as green as sharp as Squish's. When you open it up, okay, contact lenses stare back at you. Maybe I can apply these. Okay. It's less scary to place the gelatinous saucers over where your eyes, over your eyes where there is a helmet protecting your face. It is, however, less effective since they slide off the smooth face of the helmet. Okay, so maybe if I put the sealant on the helmet. No? Okay. Is Noah here? Maybe I need to ask him something.
I'm with you.
What does... Do you have a laptop on you?
You don't have a laptop on you, do you?
No, why?
Well, I thought maybe the uploading the virus thing.
Is that your answer to everything?
Apparently.
Upload a virus? The world doesn't work like that, Jake.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool if it did?
Okay. No.
I'm with you.
What does the robot
What
want?
does this robot want anyway?
If I had to guess, I'd say he's carding you.
I've tried that. I've given him the ID.
But he's scanning you. He's comparing you to the hologram of Squish on the ID. You don't look enough like him, at least in the robot's opinion.
Okay, but okay, so let's try them now. That I've got all the things on. Okay, no, so it's still something to do with the eyes. Oh, maybe I have to apply it to myself. There we go. You squeeze the putty out of the tube and onto your face. The entire tubeful comes out in one glob. You dig it out of your eyes and away from your mouth. From your relief, it doesn't stick to your skin at all. Although the way it hangs to your face, it makes you look ridiculously sallow and flabby. So now we can try and wear these. Or do I have to take the helmet off? Oh my god. Okay. Maintaining a little fingertip contact as maintaining as little fingertip contact as possible with the spongy gelatinous discs. You remove them from the case and plop them over your eyes. You look like one of the characters in a Margaret Keane painting. You know, the kids with the huge, sad, and possibly myopic eyes. You now wow, that's a look.
I'm with you.
Look at me. Look at me, Noah. You still with me, man? You still with me?
What does this robot want anyway?
If I
love
had to
that this
guess, I'd say he's carding you.
I've tried that. I've given him the ID.
Yeah,
But he's-
yeah. Eva suit. Okay. No. Try the keyring now. Surely the face now resembles. Well, what else can I do? Do I need to stick the air freshener on me in some way? Look at me. So what? Do I have to take something off to... Maybe I need to take the contact lenses off. You can't manage that with the contact lenses. Remove the contact lenses. Okay. Then put this on. Excellent. Alright. Now we put these back on. Now you look a hell of a lot like Squish, except you have 2 real arms and 2 sagging sleeves, where your 2 arms should be. Hey Noah, can you help me with that bit?
Stand behind me.
What?
Just stand behind me. Hold up the other arms.
You hand the keyring to the robot, who reaches out, takes it, and inserts it into the slot below its centrally located monitor bank. The holographic image of Squish flashes on one of its monitors, then the robot scans you. Apparently satisfied with your appearance, the robot drifts aside and permits you to enter. As you float down the room, using the handholds until the pull of gravity exerts itself, the robot notices Noah. It begins to scan Noah until when there's a sudden popping noise from elsewhere in the satellite. It's the sort of sound that would immediately precede the phrase, "Houston, we have a problem." The robot goes off to investigate, maintenance of the satellite being its top priority.
Saved by the bell. No way I was going to wear that get-up.
Reminds you of the elaborate this reminds you of the elaborate gunk all over your face, which is getting horribly uncomfortable now that he mentions it. You remove the contact lenses, sushi decoration, air freshener, and putty, and stow everything safely away in your pockets for later.
Hey, I just said I wouldn't wear it. For you, it's an improvement.
Rude. Okay, gravity or reasonable facility thereof seems to be on in this room. From the looks of things, this is the control room, or at least one of them. Okay. Oh, as the satellite stops spinning, the gravity in the bridge quickly wanes. You're now on 0G. I think I have to make everything green. Oh, you hear a momentary burst of tone followed by static, as if you've just opened a hailing frequency. There is no response from the target of the hail, however. This sends out a distress signal. Not what you wanted, but hey, what are the chances anybody heard it? Probably quite easy. Okay, now look at the right control panel. Okay, so this is the right panel. Alright, I'm just gonna try it. Yep. Okay, so that's like opening and closing. As is this. Ah! So have I done something right? Because this is like... So these are the two hatches. Okay. Let's give this a go, now that those doors should all be open now. Or openable anyway. After a brief buzz, nothing happens, so I have done something to mess this up. It said make all the buttons green. Now look at the right control panel. So it's, okay, so 3 buttons on the left represent the functions. Open and close hatch, remove air from room, and open and lock hatch. Press the button in the left group, and then press all buttons on the right that have a blue... Well, yeah, that's what we've done. But maybe I need to do that. There we go. Look at the hatch. The hatch... Closed hatch has a symbol on it. Cool. Push off the bumper, because that's going to push us off to the right of where we are. Can we die? No. Brief buzz, nothing happens. Push off. I thought I opened these areas. Open. Brief buzz, nothing happens. Push off. Okay, so that's that room. Push off. To go back in here. Also, hello, Dr. H. It's quite early, Dr. H. I believe. Gravity's off. 5:17. Yeah, it is quite early. Oh, there is an ad break going. There we go. Let's give that a go, because I think I must have had them on a lock. Okay, push off from here. Whee! This one should now open. What is this? This modular satellite is pulsing with energy, the origin of which is a massive semi-hemisphere of circuitry which fills half of the room.
It's almost as if the testosterone is being distilled from the entire biosphere. They're firing into the atmosphere a burst of engineered radiation that lowers the atmosphere's capacity to contain testosterone. So testosterone's actually being expelled from the atmosphere.
Whoa,
Huh.
I don't think so.
You got a better explanation? Look, just from our being in the room with the equipment, testosterone is condensing on these precipitators.
Ew. To demonstrate, Noah swipes his arm along the beads of amber sweat that have formed along a coil of tubing. He sticks it in his mouth.
That's testosterone. I'd know it anywhere.
You follow suit, scooping a few drops on the condensate in your fingertips and popping it in your mouth. It tastes how your bedroom smells. You're suddenly filled with urges to bulk up, ravage a female, grow even more facial hair, get drunk and go to war. Disable. Noah's more adept with you than let him work.
Yes, Captain?
When this is over, as God is my witness, I'll never go testosteroneless again.
Testosterone gave me this.
Noah lifts his hat and runs his hair through his thinning hair.
If they have their way, maybe I'd get some of it back.
Yeah, but you'd get breasts and your hips would fill out. You wouldn't like it.
Yes, Captain?
Alright. I'm not sure. Yeah.
I'm not sure how to approach this.
We haven't checked out all the hatches yet.
This is true. Maybe we'll go do that before we, Noah's becoming a little slow. He seems less decisive and focused. Is that Comic Sans? Not quite. You notice yourself feeling slightly run out. This room is very well sapping your manly strength and virility. I mean, I wouldn't call it Comic Sans, but, you know, I'd say I'd call it a casual font. What's in this one? This spherical room has several storage compartments. It must be the supply room. And we got that from... Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, here's the robot. The robot's already having fulfilled its top priority, fixing the hole in the hull, is now addressing the remaining damage, with the emphasis on the ladder. Hey, that robot's paid to fix this ladder. Without gravity, you don't need a ladder. In fact, if it wasn't for gravity, the entire ladder industry would collapse. Maybe society should think about that before getting so all-fired anxious to explore outer space. Okay. Talk to the
Can we
robot.
talk?
Without stopping its work, the robot scans you briefly, realizes it's already scanned and approves you before and forgets you. You've never taken a fair fight. You try to shove the robot out of the way. It did not work, apparently. The robot gently floats away from your hand. I believe we have 1 or 2 more hatches to go. Ah yes, because this also pans up and down. It's a neat little trick. But we're gonna push off from this one. Because this should be... Oh no, we've been this one. Hello, Pixie Cow. We're playing Callahan's Crosstime Saloon. A very wordy game for someone who's not so good at reading today, it seems. You float into the room. It's only about as large as a closet, making it easier inside of which to maneuver. There's no machinery to speak of, but there are some strategically placed pipes and chutes and tanks of something, and unexpectedly a mirror. Your olfactory intuition tells you that this is a bathroom, which you don't presently need to utilize. You do, however, allow yourself the pleasure in peeking in the medicine cabinets. Not cabinets. Wow, that is wordy, indeed. Inside is an assortment of tubes and bottles containing materials of unusual properties. Nothing you'd risk touching, though. You complete your tour of the facilities and head back out to the lobby of the satellite. Push off again. Push off this one. Open. Here we go. Within this circular room... Within this circular room is a statue bathed in a soft pink light wearing a green necklace. She seems to be saying, "Play Deathgate. Play Deathgate. Play Deathgate. Play Deathgate." I think we might be playing Deathgate next. Horrified at the shamelessness of the free plug, you turn back on the scantily clad stone hussy and return to the lobby. Okay, so they give us the options of these directions, but obviously there's nothing for them to do. Okay. So let's get ourselves back to the... this one here. Open. I'm gonna ask Noah to deal with it.
Yes, Captain?
We gotta get you with that emitter.
I have to be anchored somehow. We can't get gravity in here?
I don't think so.
So now we need gravity in here. Oh, my phone just decided to tell me, hey, you can get human full flat on the Oculus. And I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to do that. I don't know what that would be like. Okay, we might try going back into the supply room and see if there's something I'm missing there. Porthole. Look at the porthole. Seal for your protection. Endorse the ring. You give it a ringing endorsement. It makes me think I need to deal with the robot in some way. Because the only thing I have here is the ladder. I can't climb the ladder because there's no need for it. What can I do with the robot then? Open the 3 compartments. What compartments are you talking about? I don't see no compartments. Yeah, it tells me it's got compartments. Oh, compartment. Okay, open compartment. With the gravity off, it's a simple matter to float past the broken ladder and robot. You reach down and flip open the compartment. Take it. There's gonna be another one here. Okay. Take this. You take the boots. And this one. Weapon-like object. You take the laser out of its cubby hole. Ah, okay. So now my instincts can kind of click in sense of we're gonna go to the to this one here, or the mate, as I like to call it, because it's got this the symbol on it looks like a M and an 8. The mate. Push off.
That's more like it.
This is it. This is the thing that's doing the big Walter Mitty number on us.
You're sure?
Sure, I thought you knew so much about science fiction. Let me get to work on this. I may be able to simply cut off the catalyst, but leave the thing running. Squish's friends and family won't fix it if they don't know something's wrong with it. Give me those boots. I'll
There you
need
go.
something to cut some cable with. Give me that thing we found in the other room.
Oh, thanks. This thing? You flick the switch on the device and it roars to life, shooting a fat flame of a dozen centimeters in a diameter and a half a meter long. You thumb the controls and through experimentation realize that you can create a flame anywhere from 3 meters long to scarcely a centimeter. After familiarizing yourself with the operation of the torch, you snap it off as to not use up whatever fuel it has left. Noah grumbles about the damn foolishness of arm wrestling. You hand the tool or weapon to Noah.
Thanks. I'm getting to work.
Look at him go. You have some unresolved issues with Noah, maybe? Whatever the reason, you turn turn on him with the laser. The next thing you know, he's lying in a pool of blood of testosterone. Unable to face your friends at Callahan's, you do another thing and turn the laser on yourself. You'll be relieved to know that you didn't miss much. Shortly after you failed to come back, the universe was shut down for the rest of forever. Rather than cut our story short, let's rejoin the action just before you made the decision that ended the world. And next time, try not to screw up so badly. You suddenly realize that your mild disinterest in competitive stores has transmogrified into active disdain.
Huh?
How's it going?
How does it look?
It's not nearly as sophisticated as I thought it'd be. This is a centrifugal switch. You got the capstan over here by the idler. This is the terminal block. This here is the lint screen.
Thank you,
As
Dee.
you can see, they probably haven't cleaned it since they started this thing.
What are those containers?
Well, what I think this is doing is basically performing some sort of biomolecular shift in the atmosphere.
Biomolecular shift?
That's right.
Cool.
Hey, we used to do the biomolecular shift back in high school at all the dances.
Yeah, everybody's a comedian.
Cool. How long is this going to take?
How long is this gonna take?
Based on my previous experience dismantling alien testosterone precipitators, sometime, maybe, if you're lucky.
Would you like a cold drink while you work?
That's okay. I'm just hitting some of the pharmaceutical quality cold testosterone precipitate.
To demonstrate, Noah runs his fingers along some of the precipitators, gathering up a frosty fingerful of distilled testosterone, and slurps it into his mouth.
Carry on.
Yeah, boss. Whatever you say.
Yeah, from memory, I think we need to do something with... Noah mumbles something about hoping he never sees another monster truck rally again. I think we need to go back to the control room, which is the 8 with an extra tit on it. Just trying to think what I'd need to do with that. Hang on. Oh, the other one over here. No, actually, the other one. Wait, what? Okay, head back to the control room and use the right panel to open the hatch to the emitter room. Is that not? Or did I just lock him in there? Yeah, I locked him in there, so that's not the thing. Not sure if I did that right. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Jake, I'm not kidding. Get rid of this guy, would you?
Okay.
Do you mind finding me a...
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm dealing with him. I'm dealing with him. You aim the laser at the robot. When you pull the trigger, a narrow, brilliant beam of light skewers the air. It strikes the robot, or rather an inch or so from in front of it, and illuminates the otherwise invisible shield. The shield absorbs the beam without any apparent harm to the robot. As soon as the light winks out, so does the shield. The robot fortunately ignores the shot, perhaps detecting that it came from a friendly equipment and it was simply a mistake. Either that or it's lasting
He's beeping faster, Jake.
Okay. Bulkhead. Go fix that. As the robot, top priority takes over and it immediately moves to repair the hole that you've put in the hull.
Well, that was an interesting risk.
Let's get out of this room while we still can. Are you finished?
Give me 20 seconds. You hear that?
I'll look. Get the hell out of here and meet me in the shuttle.
Cool. Meanwhile, back at Callahan's place.
Say, do you think I should have told him about the emitter cutoff mothership alert? I really should have. Oh, well. The mothership.
Oh no, the mothership's here. This opens a hailing frequency to the mothership. All you hear is a response of angry, glorpy mouth sounds. Yeah, head back to the... Patch into? Okay. I don't know what I've done, but I hailed them. And I should be able to go back to the shuttle now. Whee! Use the Eva suit to go back across the words. You run to the shuttle to power it up. The mothership locks its tractor beam on Squish's shuttle, rocking the entire satellite. Ooh, I get to use the other buttons now, don't I? What? Oh, the testosterone precipitator loses it, spraying Noah full in the face with pure distilled testosterone. The reaction is immediate and dramatic. Whoa! Noah returns to the shuttle. At first, you're not sure it's him, but who else would it be?
Break out of the tractor beam.
Okay, hey man, hey. He's a senior man at the Suffolk County Bomb Squad. Yeah. How do you feel?
Break out of the tractor beam.
Okay, man. Hang on. It's one of these buttons. There's a hum through the shuttle, and the display shows a field. The display shows a field appears. Given that this is probably the cloaking or shielding button, you just surmise that the green buttons are concerned with offense and defense. Okay, well then. The ship bucks and a flare shoots throughout space, dissipates as it strikes the mothership. Apparently this little ship isn't a match for the gigantic mothership, at least in terms of firepower. Okay. Turn on your shields. Since my shield's on now. Oh, no, I had it. Yep. Maybe turn, oh, maybe, yeah, because I haven't turned on my shield now. There we go. That looks like a shield now. Okay. You've got the shields on, which helps cut the tractor beam from the mothership, but it's not enough. You'll have to reach top speed. Alright. I don't know what top speed is, but I guess I'll just keep clicking this. Until it goes, I cannot give it any more, Captain! this enough? No. God damn it. There we go.
We're out, but they're right on our tail.
Hang on. Let me.
Noah punches buttons hard to make the sparks fly from the panel. The shuttle whirls around and heads straight for the satellite.
Oh my god.
Oh, Noah. I have a feeling that might be Arnold Schwarzenegger's body. It's a hunch. That's all I'm saying. Oh. Oh. There goes the satellite. And perhaps the mothership? Certainly it got quite a big gouge in it. Oh no, it's leaving.
Setting a course for the bar.
Aye, aye.
Whee! That's probably the mission I like the least. No, the robot. The robot would be dead. You would know it. Go out to the parking lot. By the time you and Noah get back to the bar, the effects of the concentrated dose of testosterone is already wearing off Noah, but they remain long enough to let him beat Mike, Shorty, and Long Drink at arm wrestling. Meanwhile, you relate the story of yours and Noah's trip into orbit.
They will be back. They are infinitely persistent.
So are we.
What have you accomplished? Haven't you just delayed the inevitable?
We're assuming it's not inevitable. It's only inevitable if we don't do anything about it.
Besides,
Parabolas.
we had fun.
We
Oh,
faked
we had
out
fun.
you a robot. Big time.
We got to swim around weightless. That right there was worth the price of admission.
I'd do it again.
Me too.
Next Sunday?
Squish?
Why not?
Excellent. Oh, madam, hi. These are just bar people. Well, hello there, biker dude.
Yes, Jake.
I can't tell you how cool it was to be in outer space, gliding through all that emptiness and so many stars, so much more than you can see from Earth, and the weightlessness. It was incredible. It just changes your whole perspective on your place in the universe. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to gloat.
That's quite all right. Enjoy it while you can.
Yep. There's Squish over there now.
I am grateful to you.
Oh, anybody could have done it. How tough is it to get some fresh air?
That is correct. I had not reasoned it that way.
Good job, Jake. You couldn't have done it without us.
Uh-huh.
So, what now?
What now? Well, that's up to you. There's a lot going on tonight.
There is a lot going on tonight.
Such as...
Well, let's see. Josie's all in a snit over something. You could see what that's all about. We've got the 2 drop-ins. They could probably use some chatting up. Or you could go see what's keeping Piotr.
Let's go and do Piotr.
Want me to go see if Piotr's home?
You know, he's been down lately.
How can you tell?
Yeah, he's cynical, but this is worse than that. I wonder...
What?
Well, okay. Figure it this way. The guy is, what, 80 years old? 100? 200? And he's alone. He's always alone.
Doesn't seem to bother him. He never says anything about it.
Up until a couple of weeks ago, I would have agreed with you. Now, I'm not so sure. Tell you what. You want to do me a huge favor? Great. Go get him. Bring him back here. But only when you're ready. Don't say yes till you're sure you're ready to take off.
Okay. Mike, I'm at your disposal.
Mike, I'm at your disposal. Tell me what you want me to do, and I'm there.
Great. Now, you know where Piotr lives, right? Couple of miles down the pike?
Sure.
Good. Hop in your truck and head over there. If Piotr's there, see if you can get him to come back to the bar. If he won't come, see if you can find out why. But don't pry. You know?
Eddie's got me well trained.
Now, if he's not there, this is bad. See if you can find any clue as to where he might be.
Why are you so worried about him?
He told me something in confidence that I don't want to have to share with you unless there's no way around it. Enough said?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Jake?
I'll be back in a flash.
Hope so.
It will not be back in a flash. How you feeling, Noah?
Hey, there he is.
How you feeling?
Great. Did you see the look on Long Drink's face? And when I beat him, he winced. Can you believe it? He winced.
Long Drink has never been known to wince.
But can you do it again?
If I wanted to, but why rub his nose in it?
Yep. Alright, out we go. Bye, Josie. Where's my pickup? Stores. Being set back from the main boulevard means that Callahan doesn't get a lot of walk-in clientele. Besides the deli across the road, the stores are a typical assortment of car dealerships, diners, donut shops. Good lord. Strip malls and the occasional mom and pop place that suddenly insist on fighting the franchise wars. Clearly, if I want to do like a very wordy thing like this, I need to do it in the morning when I'm not quite as tired. Station wagon police car, ooh. At least the Suffolk County Police Department are getting more straightforward about taking bribes. There are rates notices posted on the side of... Noah's bomb stock. Okay, so that's Noah's car. I think ours is the red pickup. You hop in your truck and drive a few miles down 25A to Piotr's place. After a short drive from Jericho Turnpike, you reach Piotr's house. You hop out of the truck and take a look around. This is Piotr's old Victorian style house. Is a Victorian old style in good condition, small and neat. It has been unoccupied for about a week. Piotr. Talk to the mover. You try and strike up a friendly conversation with the driver by commenting on how late he's working. Do you see anybody working? He asks. He then furrows his brow. You're not from YE, are you? After you assure him that you don't even know what YE is, he explains that York Easter has been cracking down on drivers for every little violation, and he never knows what he's being spied on. You ask about Piotr. All he knows is that the owner is supposedly in or on his way to the Transylvanian Alps in Romania, and that he's having his stuff shipped there overnight at tremendous expense. Cool. I will take my own antenna, because I know I will need it. As we can see, he's not actually doing anything at the moment. Let's look at the paper. Oh. Watching. Clouds. Drifting by. My dreams are just like all my dreams. Ending in the sky. For some reason that was don't go chasing rainbows. Oh no, I'm always chasing rainbows the other way. Don't read in the dark, it'll hurt your eyes. The next time someone tells you not to read in the dark, tell them you've heard in a computer game that it's actually perfectly okay to read in the dark. They'll really respect your knowledge. You pick up the papers, knowing that they're a virtual beacon to burglars. As you do so, a small dark couple of things slide into your hand. You leap back and shaking your arm like you're doing the hokey pokey.
Ugh. Bugs. I hate those guys. Maybe I'll come back later and pick these up. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah. There's a telephone. Who would have thought? You knock on the trunk.
Piotr?
Not only is there no response, but the thing sounds hollow. The driver arches an eyebrow at you, shakes his head, and returns to his sandwich. Look at all the things we can do at the door! This is the front door to Piotr's house. It won't open. You don't have the key. You're not exactly David Carradine. It jiggles. You vent your merciless wrath on the front door. The hinges are on the inside. It's flame-proof. It's Jimmy proof. We don't have that much coal for that round here. You must be thinking of that game Plastic Man's Crosstime Saloon. Please don't chew on the scenery. We might need it for a sequel. It's chip proof. Hang on. You ignore the door. The moment your head is turned away, you think you see it open the other corner of your eyeball, and you look back at it again. It's closed. It's mocking you!
There isn't any way to get you to open up at all, is there?
That's right.
I was beginning to suspect as much. Thanks anyway.
It's all right.
Yes. Try and walk through the door. You consider walking through the wall, but then you decide you don't have that much control over the individual atoms that make up your body. The Mismade Girl crate. This crate is stenciled Mismade Girl that conjures up all sorts of lecherous images. You put it out of your mind for the nonce, knowing that you'll want to re-explore that territory in detail at some later date. Are you kidding? This is no time for an open house.
Piotr, are you in there? If you're in there, you'll have to talk louder than that.
Again, you wait for a response, but there's no
Okay,
sound for the
fine.
crate.
Be that way. You're probably not even in there.
You notice that the driver is staring at you, you glance at him and he looks away, pretending to nonchalantly eat his sandwich. Were this a computer game or cartoon or something, you'd no doubt pick up this huge crate with ease and then cram it into your pocket, but this is reality. Damn it! Footnote to all beginning fiction writers. Sentences like this is reality, damn it, help to establish suspension of disbelief in the reader. You wouldn't think a vampire would want a place with so many windows, but maybe he was having trouble finding something in his price range. The window seems to give just a little slight. This is the last resort, and you're not at that point yet. The glass fogs up for a moment. Cool, you're still alive. You rap on the glass, but no sound issues from within. You cup your hands to the window and yell out some of today's top headlines, but to no sound coming out. Okay, the crate that's called levitation is particularly heavy. Look at the van! The York Easter is the premier international overnight shipping service. This is one of their proud fleet. You swing into the cab. There are no keys in the ignition. Just as you start to reach for them, the driver appears at the door and pulls you out by the ankle. You stumble to your feet, dust off your feet, and put him in his place with a big humph! Whee! You climb up the ramp and then back down again. Yep, solid ramp. You try and pull the ramp out even further, but that's all she wrote. You slide the ramp inside the truck. The driver looks very annoyed. The bumper says, "How's my driving? Call Klondike 5-0931. The driver, obviously peeved, rolls back the ramp back out. Guess he showed you. Now, is any of these... This window gives a tiny bit, but it's stuck as if it's been painted shut. It's the rusty wire hanger that formerly served as your truck's antenna. Because I know I can use the hanger to get the telephone, but... Take Piotr's house. Some friend you are. Is there a rock or... I'm trying to unlock the door with the hanger, but no success. Maybe I need to try and open the window yet again. Oh, pushing a little elbow into it, the window finally opens. Window finally slides easily open a few inches. Excellent. So now I can use this on the phone to bring it over. Yes. Use. This one.
Yorkeister Van Lines. Don't strain on your next big move. Think of Yorkeister first.
Oh, your keister. Gotcha.
I'd like to register a complaint about one of your drivers.
I see. Well, we'll be happy to contact him immediately if you can give me the license number of the truck.
I'm sorry I didn't catch it.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but... And this is a very big but. I can't be sure which of our drivers is at fault without knowing the license number. But should this ever happen again, you can find it mounted on the rear.
Thank you. I looked at the bumper sticker. I should have looked at the license plate, too. I feel like an ass.
Quite all right. Hindsight is 20/20.
With that, she hangs up. Okay, let's try pushing this again. Where's your license plate? Hang on, hang on. You tug on the bumper sticker and a tiny fraction tears off. You tug on... Okay. An even tinier fraction tears off. Come on, rule of threes. How many exactly how many tiny pieces of bumper sticker do you want? Well, where's the license? Maybe I can look around the front. Come on. Oh, hang on, it's up there. Yevel 117.
Yorkeister Van?
Yeah.
How do your prices compare
dang
with
it.
other moving companies?
Well, we like to say you'll discover deep, deep savings when you look up Yorkeister.
Yikes.
I'd like to complain about one of your drivers.
Did you have the license plate number, sir?
Yes, that was YEVL 117.
Just a moment, please.
She puts you on hold, then clicks you back on the line.
Okay, we have that driver, sir. And what was the problem with his driving?
He was weaving all over the road.
Oh, dear. Did he appear drunk?
No, he was eating.
Tush, tush. We'll contact him immediately.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Although the driver, Philip Oscar Thigdery, is the senior driver for Yorkeister Fleet, he still has acne that makes him look like an adolescent. Which is why everywhere he goes, they call him, ready? Philo Thiggery, the acne of Defleet. Oh, the moving man's beeper goes off, his drawer drops open, mouthful of sandwich. He says something like, "Ah, Phip!" and walks to the truck's cab to call into his dispatcher. Okay. What? Barley was a friend of yours from Alabama, an authentic hillbilly. You worked with him on the loading docks before you married. The strongest man you ever knew. Barley could have 2 of these crates without breaking a sweat, and he was always chowing down on a sandwich to keep up his strength. Whenever he ate, people would say, "Ready? It's the crate bumpkin, Barley Chowden." Ah, pull the bolts. The bolt slides out half an inch, but there is a soft and significant clink. Open! The front panel swings open and follows forward along the concealed hinge along the base. Goodness, how disillusioning. Get in! With the driver out of the way, you're able to step into the trunk and pull out the front close, and it clicks shut. You spend about a minute trying to figure out how to get out again, until you hear the moving van return and angrily finish loading up the truck. That includes the trunk you're in. You spend the next 24 hours or so buffeted about, subject to freezing temperatures, dropped and generally treated like a piece of meat. As you do so, you constantly say to yourself, Jake Stonebender, to Florescu! During the many hours of rough travel of the chilly airplane cargo hold, and of the numerous unloadings and reloadings, you develop strange sensations. Confidence and power as if you could easily stow away any old tramp, steamer, or freight train. Excitement as you realize you've discovered a very new and expensive way to travel anywhere. Panic and nausea as you realize that you're halfway around the world with no money at all, not even the number of a nice credit card lady who could make travel reservations, get you a replacement credit cards, or send you prescription refills. But mostly you feel a surge of anticipation as the trunk you're in slows down, the tires crunching and popping on a gravel, the signs of a possible driveway, rather than yet another loading dock. You duck back in the trunk as the driver sets the brake off and turns the engine. Sure enough, as all you can't make out the words, the voices outside the truck have the familiar inflections of finality and relief. None of the voices sound like your friend, Piotr. The trunk you're in is unloaded a while after. When you stop hearing the sounds of people in the immediate vicinity, you cautiously emerge from the trunk.
I was going to knock and inform you that you could come out, Master Stonebender, but I was afraid I might give you heart failure.
Oh no.
Are you all right?
Yes, but no, I mean, I'm confused.
I'm so sorry. Perhaps you didn't know we were expecting you. Master Piotr informed us you were coming.
He did.
Yes. I believe his exact words were, "A man named Jake Stonebender has done something very ill-advised. When he arrives and gets out of my substitution trunk, treat him with utmost respect, but inform him that his trip was unnecessary. I am then to make arrangements to have you sent back to America immediately. First class, of course."
He did. Huh. Well, if he knew me well enough to know I was coming for him, he should have known me well enough to know I wouldn't leave without him.
What?
That's okay, I know what I'm talking about.
Of course. Well, Master Florescu anticipated you would refuse to depart for at least a while. Feel free to have a look around and make use of Master Florescu's trap and driver if you wish. Let me know when I can make your return reservations.
Cool. Just trying to think if I think we'll save this up. And call this stream to ending. Not that we're ending the stream, it's just that this has been very wordy and I was kind of feeling maybe we could do something a little bit less wordy. Something I can just let my brain flow into.